Hello and welcome to issue number 132 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines, create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
Tanner, you fucking blew it. I cannot believe, like, you were riding such a high wave last week, and you go around and can you please tell everyone what you have done? And tell me honest, tell me true. Was this in the moment? Were you doing this while we were recording last week?
No, it wasn't. So this is actually like there's like a backstory kind of.
Oh, great.
So
I think it was from you. Was this Nate? I don't even fucking know. If it's Nate, I'm gonna be so mad.
It was Nate helped.
I was present.
So this, for the listeners, just to get like a real quick backstory, Drew hates Funko Pops. I don't know if we've ever really talked about it on the podcast before, have we?
I really don't like them. I don't think any of us really particularly enjoy them, right?
No, like I have. So I think they have an appeal in the sense that, like, well, you can get like a little figure for anything you're into. So it's kind of cool for people who like something super niche.
Yeah.
But like I have two at my work desk. I have one that's the Flash and one that's a Teen Wolf, the 80s movie. And I never need another Funko Pop again, ever. But Drew, you seem to like really hate them.
I just don't enjoy them. I don't know. I have two somewhere. I don't know. Someone gave them.
Nate, what's your opinion on them?
I think they're fine. I have a couple of them, but like I do think that people go kind of hog wild, and I think one of the things that we really hate that I can identify with is it seems like when pop culture subreddits seem to like slow down and die, you get a lot of posts of people just like posting Funko Pops of that fandom, and that's about the point where I'm like, well, I guess this subreddit's dead. I'm gonna I'm gonna head out.
At that point.
That's true.
Hey guys, I made that scene from Endgame. So great.
So, flash forward backward actually to, it was like middle of December. I texted Nate and I said, hey, what do you think would be the most annoying possible
Wait,
Funko
this
to get
was
through for
middle of
Christmas?
December?
Yeah. So Nate suggested like a custom Funko, actually one that was of you.
Okay, all right.
Which I love that idea, and we were like, well, can we even do that? And we ended up finding like a link on Funko's website of how to like create one. It like shows you like an icon thing or whatever. And real quick, I whipped one together from memory, and it was pretty. Nate said it was pretty good of you, and I was like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
later.
do you want to see it? I have it right here.
Oh, what?
Oh,
yeah, I would love to see it. Yeah, that's pretty good.
We'll tweet that out.
Yeah.
I gotta.
So, Dave was like, well, let me know how much it is. I'll split it with you because it's like a funny gift. Well, then like a week or two later, I looked into it and like, that's literally just to make an avatar on the Funko Pop website for your account. It's like not actually to create one, which was a pretty big bummer. And I actually looked at like people on Etsy do make them, but they charge like $100. I'm like, that's not worth a bit. So then Nate and I were talking about something else to get you, and Nate started like suggesting maybe something you actually liked. I forget what you said, Nate, but you were kind of like, I
suggested maybe something from the Mandalorian,
That's right.
only because like maybe we could get you to keep it.
I would have honestly been shocked if you had found it. Is Mandalorian Funko Pops already out?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. If I got a Baby Yoda Funko Pop, yeah.
So I while Nate was saying that, like I sent him a picture of the one we sent you, and Nate was like, "Oh, forget all that stupid shit." I said that one's perfect.
Yeah. Okay. For up until this point, everything you said has been fucking great, and I wish you had given me that. Instead, you settled on this. And do you want me to say what it is, or are you going to say it?
No, you go ahead.
It's a Funko Pop of. At first, it says, I think it says Bob Ross, and then it's like, no, it says Deadpool, but as Bob Ross. So it's Deadpool dressed up as Bob Ross. And not only do I hate Funko Pop, but I can't even begin to explain why I hate this. It's just I don't dislike Deadpool. I think the movies are fun. I think they're great. I just hate the fucking culture around it where it's just like, wouldn't it be so random and funny if Deadpool did this and appeared in this? Nate, you agree with me. And
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's like a weird contingent of Marvel fans who seem really obsessed with getting Deadpool into the MCU and like getting him to replace the Stan Lee cameos with Deadpool cameos, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot.
We're all on the same page on that. We find that shit super,
so you found the most
annoying.
offensive thing, literally a war crime, that you gave me this. I think what I said was the most infuriating thing about this is that they had the idea to even do this, and that we have our Funko Pop merchandise, but now we can double it because Deadpool can be all of them.
And you really like Bob Ross.
I love Bob Ross. If you had given me,
if it was us giving you or Tanner rather giving you a Funko Pop of Deadpool as I don't know, like some random person, like random celebrity that you don't really care about, you would have maybe just gotten rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might get rid of this one too, but
I don't know.
Like someone you actually like.
Yeah. And that's maybe most infuriating. It's just out of reach. Loving it. It's just right there, but so I can't reach it.
So last week you're like, Tanner, don't mess it up. It's gonna, you're ahead of
literally already fucked it up.
I just sent him a message that just said "lol."
Literally, while you were saying that, he sent me a message, and like it was really hard not to laugh while you were saying all that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to re-listen and hear it. I'm
just glad it came. Within,
pretty pissed about it.
A week's time, so that way we could talk about it.
I got it on this weekend, I think Saturday. Nate, did you want to talk about the update to last week's story? Your update to last story?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I got it right here on my desk. I actually looks like Saint Nicholas heard my prayers for my own sign, because I sent Drew that Live, Laugh, Love sign, and weirdly in the mail, I also got a sign. This one says, ASAP, always stop and pray, which it's just so bad. It's so dumb. Like, I genuinely love it because it's so dumb.
It's so bad. No, I'm not saying I got you that, but if I did, I would have actually spotted it at Cracker Barrel first.
Yes. I have received that information via my contacts, my back channels.
Yeah. It's kind of scary how much you and my girlfriend are getting along. No, I went to Cracker Barrel because surprise, my parents were like, "Hey, we're here," and I was like, "Okay." So we went to Cracker. What? Oh yeah, I went to Cracker Barrel last Sunday.
But I knew you went to Cracker Barrel, but your parents were in town?
Yeah, my parents.
Why?
It's boring story.
We'll cut this, but
my uncle lives in St. Cloud, and it's like 2 hours to Cracker Barrel and 3 hours for my parents. They need to bean up and get a boat engine. So I was like, "Thanks for telling me. I don't know if you know this. Live close to there. You could have told me this." So Lexi and I went and met with my parents, and Lexi met my uncle. So that's why that was that. So yeah, we were at Cracker Barrel, and I saw it, but it was like really expensive. So Lexi didn't let me get it. So
wisely,
I
probably.
immediately went home and found it on Amazon. Sent it right your way.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. If I had done it.
If you had done it.
Yeah, that's
the other thing is I would have done this anyway, but I kind of have to keep it in my office because like otherwise it sort of sends a weird message. Like my general vibe is not one who has an always stop and pray sign. So it has to sort of be hidden away at my personal space so that people aren't like, I see you're very into prayer and what all.
Yeah. Or people will walk in there and be like, "Oh, it's really into it." I think once you get that deck, it just goes right out there.
Yeah, it's going right out there. It's going to be Cracker Barrel chic out there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, your deck is going to be the inside gift shop of a Cracker Barrel. Just a fucking cluttered mess of whatever.
So I'm learning today, actually. I am today years old when I realized that I didn't know you could buy shit at Cracker Barrel.
What? Really?
I don't go to. I think I went to a Cracker Barrel once when I was young.
So
but
yeah, it's
not since then.
I think I've only ever been to the one Cracker Barrel. It's in like Lakeville or something. Ever.
So you can just like
you walk in and you are in the gift shop immediately, and you put in for a table right there. Like you wait for your table in the gift shop. It's kind of a smart move.
It's like the waiting area.
Yeah.
Well, who knew?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to go check that out with your parents.
yeah, and they always had the same shit. Anyway, so I think, guys, I don't know. I feel like I deep down I owe Tanner a gift of some sort, but I'll just hold on to that. But Nate, I think we're squared up. We're even. Like, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good for this year.
All right. Tanner, I don't know. I did buy you, although this is useful, although you probably don't use it, a actual cup holder for your mower. But that was a gift. Yeah. I don't know.
It works with a drink that has a cap on it.
Yeah, okay. Just put your beer in a sippy cup.
I mean, they made those aluminum pines. It's good. I found ways to get drunk while mowing. Are you kidding me?
A man of culture. All right. Well, I think it's time we get this started. Nate, can you please... Hey, Nate?
Yeah, what's up?
Stop. Always stop and pray. And can you tell us what we do here?
Okay, I'm going to take my hands apart. I was praying. Drew, every week after we pray, we get together and we grab some strange and bizarre headlines from the internet. We throw them in a list with headlines that people have sent in to us. We select one of those headlines at random and use it as an origin story for a superhero or a supervillain. Now, as is tradition, I'm going to try and remember what we did last week. Nope. Tanner, tell me what it was and tell me what we're doing this week. Fuck.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure it was a hero.
right.
I'm actually struggling. It's a hero.
It was a hero.
Yeah.
Snack Attack was the name. He was a hero. It was the man who got bitten by a radioactive raccoon while trying to get it out of a vending machine, which gave him raccoon strength, and so he could wear vending machines as a mech suit then. Right? That was the basic plot. All right. Don't know why I'm questioning myself. So that means this week, of course, we're going to make a villain, and I've already picked a headline at random, and that one is number 3 for you guys, and the headline is whale found with harness on may belong to Russian Navy.
Who's this come from?
Looks like it is Jeff Thompson.
Oh, hell yeah. An oasis in the Carl Desert. I'm kidding, Carl.
Yeah, we haven't had a Jeff one in a long time.
Thank you, Jeff. Harness may belong to Russian Navy. All right, we got a military man.
He just looks so happy.
He does look super happy.
Can you see the harness in like the video? I haven't watched the video.
I don't know. I'll watch the video, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, you totally can within like the first second.
Oh,
I'm gonna play it real quick.
It looks more like a collar. What a nice looking whale. He's so happy.
Also, like, there's something very endearing about the whole minute and 4 seconds of this video. All of it is just the guy petting the whale.
Yeah.
It's just like, there's no news anchors around it. It's just this dude just petting the whale. Very wholesome.
Yeah. So is the whale the villain?
Is there
villain?
Is there some sort of whale army that those Ruskies got? We have to defeat them in hockey.
Okay.
That really sums up our problems with Russia, right?
Yeah.
Is there something else?
Yeah, it's just the miracle on ice.
Yeah, that's what all this has been about for all these decades.
They're just so
That damn
fucking
hockey
pissed
game.
about that.
Just made us feel really bad. We just want to be on top for once.
So, okay. Is it one whale or more than one whale?
More than one whale is something I had not considered.
Yeah,
I feel like we haven't done like a herd thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I feel like the last thing I can remember that's herd related, and it's probably not the last one we did, was the donkeys way back in like the first 20 episodes or something.
There was donkeys.
That's the one I was thinking
there was the snakes on a plane one. There was
which were ironically squirrels, right?
Yeah, and also snakes, right? I don't know.
Yeah, because they shot a person, they exploded into snakes.
I
They're
shot
part
a
of-
kid.
Classic. There was some heist cats.
Oh, that's right.
There was just looking at titles alone doesn't
There was
really help. There's one called
Dino Force or Squad.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay, but militarized whales.
So are the whales themselves the military, or people using them? Because this one's got a harness, which makes you think like it's a person riding the whale.
Is it a harness? I like that, but also we just did the Dino Force thing, so I'm not sure we should do
that's
people
true.
riding whales.
And whales are the
could have
dinosaurs
one-
of the sea.
What if the harness allows the whales to be controlled?
Or it allows them to carry missiles.
Holy shit, missile whales.
Just kamikaze run into stuff.
Not torpedo whales. These are missiles that launch into the air.
No, they have a single missile on their back, maybe a few, and they launch them. Or the whales are themselves missiles. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
horrifying.
Yeah, are they like riding the missile? Is it like the end of that black and white movie by David Lynch?
What?
What's the movie where the dude rides the nuke out the back of the plane?
Oh, Dr. Strangelove,
Yeah.
Twin
Is that a
Peaks.
David Lynch one?
or how I learned to love the bomb.
I
or
don't think
something.
that's a David Lynch one, but I don't know for sure.
Well, I don't know enough to argue that, so
I don't think it is.
I'm going to just trust you.
It says here that is. Let's see here. I'm just going to look it up real quick. Seems that this starred Benedict Cumberbatch. It was directed by Scott Derrickson. It's about a magic man who
You
learns
stupid
magic
bitch.
after he was a surgeon and was in an accident. So that would seem to be pretty wrong, Tanner. Not David Lynch at all,
Wow.
you idiot. It only came out 4 years ago, dog.
How much did it gross?
Black and white? Are you kidding me? What are you thinking of?
$677 million.
Ah, man, how did I
So
miss
pretty
that?
good. Pretty popular flick, I guess.
Oh, Stanley Kubrick did it. How did I not know that?
No, I said it was Scott Derrickson.
I'm
But
pretty sure it's Scott Derrickson, man.
I'm going to give Doctor Strange 4 out of 5 stars on Google with a review. Pretty good. Has to be at least 30 characters.
Are you kidding me? Hasn't Drew read us a food review that just said good food once? Maybe they've updated their standards.
There we go.
Nate, I need to hear the review now. It's going to bug me.
Oh, pretty good, I thought. Yeah, I think so. That sums it up. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. I was reviewing Doctor Strangelove.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Okay, missile whales.
Missile whales.
Are
Okay.
the whales I don't want to make them whales missiles. That just sounds cruel.
Okay, so they shoot missiles off their back?
Yeah, can we? They have a rig on their back that they shoot missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
They're
why?
evil. They're evil.
Listen, we've spent all this time trying to save the whales. Maybe, are we ready to really put the whale's image back in a negative light?
Maybe they're maybe okay. What if they've just turned hostile because they're like, we don't need saving. Stop it. We can watch out for ourselves.
Please do not save us. It's very
Yeah.
patronizing when you
We've
come
got
in here and
this.
say save the whales.
So then they start arming themselves, and they won't let anyone near them who try to save them.
So like peace, I don't know, it's not Peace Corps isn't what does it, but like people who are volunteering to help the whales are getting like attacked now by the whales.
Yeah, and everyone, not discriminating, the whalers and whoever it is that the anti-whalers. That
they're
basically
blowing
the
up the
whales have turned
whalers.
into terrorists.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would actually be
This is
terrifying
something-
because you couldn't move any like cargo overseas anymore. It'd have to be like all flown.
Now, is there any way we can work Russia into this? Okay, I've got it. What if we take this at a Planet of the Apes kind of Rise of the Planet of the Apes kind of view to it? Like maybe the Russians were experimenting on the whales, and one of them just started like one Caesar motherfucker started an uprising of the whales.
Were they testing Alzheimer medicine on them?
Yeah,
Now, is that what happens in the movie?
I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah, because he
'Cause
wants
Jonathan
to save his
Lithgow's
father, John
character.
Lithgow. Yeah.
And
Yep.
it's not Joseph
James
Gordon-Levitt.
Franco.
There it is. Yeah, it's a Franco flick.
It's
And then he never
it's a pretty
appears
good
again.
movie. I don't know. No, he doesn't. That monkey does, though. Jeez. Higher billing.
you call him a
Actually,
monkey,
I
he's
am
gonna kill
fairly
you.
certain that is Andy Serkis. It's got
Yeah,
be
no,
Andy Serkis.
it's
Who
100%
else would-
Circus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know he was in Black Panther?
No. You mean Doctor Strange Panther?
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck everyone. It's a Stanley Kubrick joint.
Yeah, Andy Serkis played Claw, who first appeared in Age of Ultron, I think.
Or was it
I
Civil
don't think
War?
that's right.
No, it was Age of Ultron.
Okay. I mean, now I can't tell if you're goofing on me.
No,
but
it was-
I
No,
trust you.
because
It was
he
100%
makes
Age of
out of the
Ultron.
vibranium.
Yeah, Ultron wants the vibranium to make his self. And
Oh, that's right.
They
Okay,
introduce
cool.
Andy Serkis' character right before Hulk goes on a rampage. This weakest Avengers. That's all right.
Yeah,
Which is very
easily.
sad. I'm very sad about that. Anyway,
So the Russians. We probably shouldn't do Alzheimer medicine. We should come up with something else they're testing.
What's
erectile
another?
dysfunction medication. See these whales. See what happens. I
These
don't know.
whales are fucking randy. And then it's just like,
These whale penises are laughable. What do we gotta help them? We gotta do something here.
what are they doing? And then they.
Wait, so it wasn't like they weren't trying to come up with stuff for humans. It's just like these whales need to
the whales.
Why not both?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
we need
just
to
a-
make new erectile dysfunction medication. Let's, as a little added bonus, let's find some animals who really need it.
Or maybe they needed to. It needed to, like, I don't know, cook in the whales before they could use it on humans or something.
It
Like
needed
that
to
was a part of
cook
the.
in the whales.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love your thinking, Drew. You don't say that often enough here. You're on the way up. I feel like you're gonna make some big waves at this agency.
Yeah.
So,
but okay.
So you're saying
at
like
what point,
they have them ingest it and then they like cut it out of them after a little bit or something?
or like they draw blood from them or something, and that's
Hey,
like,
if I was a whale, I'd be pretty pissed about that too. So.
yeah. No. So at what point? Now, bear with me here on this one. What point did they stop thinking with their head and start thinking with their head?
I don't. I wish I knew what direction you were trying to indicate with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
So eventually, this medicine makes them just hyper smart. Probably.
Yes.
Right. And at what point also do they get missiles strapped to their back? Is that something they do? How do they go from the erectile dysfunction whale?
That's an unrelated experiment.
This is like a fucking Deep Blue Sea level of just like mishap. Of, oh shit! Everything's going
fucking-
wrong now.
As big and as angry as possible. But yeah, they're like, well, we don't want to have to buy twice as many whales, so we'll just do the missile experiment on the ED ones too. So they already had the missiles. It was just, I mean, they were playing God and they didn't know what was going to happen.
So then the whales get these missiles. Did they just have the missiles on them forever now, or can they take them off? Or
Yes.
Which one?
Mm.
God damn it, Tanner.
How do they reload them? There's got to be some sort of like thing that was set up.
Some whales hold, so it's kind of like so there are whales that are holding missiles below them, and then if you are a whale that fires your missile, you go and the other whale puts the missile on your back.
it's kind of like, you know, when you're setting up Edward Forty's hands. It's like one of them's gonna be stuck with the shitty duct tape hand.
Yeah, that
No,
was
not
mean.
really. I guess it doesn't. Yeah, when we did that was fun. I think we talked about this before, where me, and a couple friends did it, Tanner, and we just immediately took a nap after we were done because it was like
Yeah.
3 p.m.
I was just thinking, like, why didn't we do that at any of our bachelor parties? And I was like, fuck, that would have been the worst.
It honestly, it wasn't that hard. Like,
No, it
we were
wasn't that
drinking- it was-
difficult. It's just
It was
then you're
pretty
sleepy.
light, and we were just like very full, and we're like, damn, so tired now. I felt a little tipsy, but like, I'm gonna go sleep. And then I slept for 2 hours. That was also like 3 p.m. when we finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 p.m. the napping hour.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the whales they take over a facility, maybe where they were all being tested, and that's like their base now. And this base allows them to reload and put on their rigs.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
And it's a Russian thing, of course. Now that's their base of operation.
Yes, they sunk it so
now
only
there's
they can get
just,
access to it.
Okay, now they've got this
Oh, I
sunken
like that.
like city to themselves. This is ours, and they attack.
Yeah, they come out and attack. Maybe they just like come out and attack for supplies. Like they take down like military boats to get more missiles, so that way they can have missiles to take down other military boats to get more missiles.
Oh yeah, never a circle of life.
Yeah,
And honestly, these whales are sounding like I read a lot of like early Namor, the Submariner comics, and honestly, like he's persisted all through the age where he's just like he's kind of a dick, and all he cares about is his own city. But he'll like pop in and out of like civilization. So it's kind of like sounds like what these whales are doing.
well, shit. I guess we can't do that now because we're ripping off Namor.
Yeah. I don't know. He was like an anti-hero. He's a hero when it's convenient, or he's bad when it's convenient.
Really, I did not know he had that much depth.
Yeah, he's from the ocean. He swims pretty deep.
Shut the fuck up.
Namor is like the second oldest Marvel superhero. The oldest, because the original Human Torch. And honestly, that guy hasn't persisted. So like Namor is basically the oldest one that survived in the modern era.
Didn't know that. Fun fact.
Yeah. But these whales, they're just mean. They're just dicks.
They got rock hard penises and missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is got to be clear. This is a comic for adults because there's going to be a lot of that in the comic.
Blur it out when it's funny.
Yeah,
Whatever feels
the
right.
artwork's gonna
I
be
get it.
Now,
good.
is it just missiles, or do they have other rigs?
Maybe
it's gotta be something that's
advance,
missile shaped.
They couldn't they
They
have
get
like
more?
a dude with like a Gatling gun or something, like a little turret,
Oh fuck yeah! Gatling
like
gun.
as they advance.
That's great. Maybe the whale comes up, got a giant Gatling gun on his back, but another whale has to come up and crank it.
So it's like doing a barrel roll behind it to keep it spinning, or
Yeah, just kind of swimming in a circle.
Swim in a circle.
I guess depending on what direction they're oriented. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. God, now I just had like a vision in my head of like, we're safe on land, and then like on the beaches, all these whales just fucking intentionally beach themselves, and they've got missiles on their back and just start pummeling the coast.
I thought you were gonna.
And the
say
propulsion-
they're
pummel the
flying
coast.
somehow.
The more it's if they shoot missiles, it propels them backwards back into the ocean.
Exactly.
We thought we were safe, but no, they fucking 3 steps ahead of us.
And then the more they pummel the coast, they can like start to sink the coast little by little, and soon there's more water than there is land.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess that's just kind of they're just dick whales, and they got big dicks. They got missiles on their back, and they're just shooting the fucking land.
oh, hold up. They don't necessarily have big dicks. They just have erect ones.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, let's not like give people misleading ideas of what ED medicine does.
Yeah. Sometimes, and you know what, guys? Sometimes it doesn't work. All right. It's not for everyone. It doesn't have to work for everyone, and that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, and I heard you're still a special boy if it doesn't work, so then that's okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yeah. Just want to put that out there. All right. Do we have to talk about any more about this? Or
Which part?
Should we move on?
The wieners?
Talk more about their wieners. What's it like?
I don't actually know.
Do they use it in warfare?
I don't think I want to know.
Okay. Costume is kind of covered.
Missiles in
Just
the back
whales
of the whale.
with these giant, big old missile things on it. I feel like there's a term for it. The big missile launchers that have like 10 missiles in them, and it's kind of like a square. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like a scorpion or like a
Multiple missile firing thing.
I don't even know how to. Do you know what I mean, Tanner?
Well,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Multiple launch rocket system? Search that, because that kind of looks like what you're talking about.
So it doesn't have a fun little acronym though, where it's like
I imagine they just call it MLRS.
it's not like a MLRS.
Give me a MLRS.
Sounds like a fucking made up beer for some cartoon.
It really does.
Hey, pass me a cold MLRS.
That's a good name idea. I'm gonna write that down. Not for the hero or villain. Just
Yeah.
Well,
well.
let's not get crazy.
Oh, we could make a fun MLRS. Well, I mean, none of that is W.
Yeah, that does kind of hurt us.
Yeah. Comic book cover. What do we got?
Well, hold on. Back to costume real quick.
Yeah.
I assume we're gonna have like a main one that you follow, even though it's like a whole group of them. Can it have like either an eye patch or like a scar over its eye to make it stand out?
Is it a white whale?
Yeah, of course.
Like this is. It's kind of alluded that this is Moby Dick himself.
Yeah, but we know it's never like said, but it's heavily implied at times.
Yeah.
Could we call the? Well, I'll wait till we get there, I guess.
Okay, let's knock out the cover real quick then. It could be a whale who's like in like some clear like underwater lab thing where a Russian dude's like trying to draw blood from him, and he's got an erect penis, and he shoots the Russian with a missile.
Okay. As long as he's shooting with the missile.
Yeah, and it's like ripping straight through the stomach of the Russian. Like you can see it poking out the other side.
Yeah, all right.
Wow, okay, I didn't think you guys would go for that so easily.
That or like we could show off them like on beaches just shooting at like a pier or something.
Or you could do a mock of the Jaws cover, and there's like a woman like floating, and there's like a whale coming up, but a missile's like shooting ahead of it or something.
All right.
I mean, we got options.
Yeah. Take your pick, everyone.
Yeah, you decide.
Some
Okay,
variant
shit.
covers.
Yeah. Okay, so now name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we just gotta name the one, right?
Yeah. What do you got? You sound like you got something.
This isn't exactly, but you were talking about Moby Dick and like, well, first of all, Moby Dick.
Yeah.
Is
Dick
funny,
is right
but,
there.
I was thinking Ish Maelstrom.
Is there any way we could make like the main one some pun off Ahab, and he has like a second
in the command called Ish Maelstrom?
Ishmaelstrom?
Let's see how can we do
Ahab.
that.
Captain Mayhem.
Captain
You gotta
Ahab.
get it a little closer to Ahab. I appreciate the slant rhyme or whatever it's called, but
Captain Gray Cap, and he has a gray cap
That
on.
I feel like that's further with the rhyme. I don't know. That was the one thing that Nate had a problem with, and you just ignored
Pray.
that.
Yeah, and
Pray
I
Hab.
just steered into this kid.
always stop and pray, Hab.
So it just has to end in Hab.
Or start in Ahab.
Or it could be a play on Captain.
Could be J Hab, and he's always smoking a J.
A
Tanner.
haberdasher.
God damn it. Every time you're just like, it could be this, and they're just doing this. Captain, ooh. Captain Land Grab.
Kind of like a fun little nickname.
Yeah.
He came up like it's Captain. Yeah, I like that.
That's what he's doing. I don't know. Isn't it called like a pod of whales or something?
I think it's a pod, yeah.
It is a Doctor Strange of whales.
God damn it.
Yeah, I believe it is a pod of whales.
Is no one going to actually Google it?
No. We could just call them like all together like the missile pod or something like that.
Oh, that's good.
Hey. All right. I think that does it then. Quick, easy. This one.
They're commonly called a pod or a gam of whales.
Oh,
Look at those gams.
okay. Hold on.
That pod goes all the way up.
Can we call them Gam Sam?
Oh my god. Their group is called Gam Gam.
And isn't a SAM a name of a missile? I feel like it is.
Oh, I feel like it totally is. That sounds right.
Surface to air missile.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay. So
They're called the Gam Sam.
I'll grant you this. Those missiles would be called Gam Sams. I don't know that I can allow the duplication.
All right, and there's a main character on the land who has a bit of like a stutter.
Gam Sam. No, I'm making fun of people with stutters. That's not nice.
Jesus, Nate.
Fuck me, right?
All right, I've done it. We've done it. Okay, we can.
You've done it?
Podcast
You did
over.
the damn thing.
No, podcast over. My mission of getting Gam Sam as a name has been accomplished. I'm calling this an absolute
it's
win.
not the name of the main group, though. It's not the name of the main character.
I know, but it's a name of the group. It's fine. I think that's the best I'm gonna get. I think and I'm happy with it.
So this is the last episode then.
This is the last episode. We finally did it.
Huh.
Thanks, guys. It was good to do it. I'm just gonna sign off. Bye.
It's good to do it.
Oh, I'm already gone.
Well, Tanner, do you want to? I don't know. He's gone. So do you want to like at least finish it off?
Yeah, sure.
Play us out one last time.
Yeah, this is going to conclude the final issue and issue just number 132 in general of Headline Heroes. This week we created the whale group, the Gam Sams, I think. Gam Sam. And then they're led by Captain Landgrab and his right-hand man, Ishmael Storm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got that right. At this time, as always, we'd like to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show. Brett also gives ED medicine to random animals, but...
Where does he get it?
So when I keep asking, he keeps telling me not to worry about it.
He keeps going to different doctors.
We also want to thank Carl Sorensen. Carl did all the music for our podcast and helps with all the post-production of the audio. If you're interested in working with Carl on any sort of musical project, you can reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
If you come across any articles, even though this is the last one, I guess, whatever, we'll keep going, I guess. Send them our way. We have our Twitter at headline_heroes, our email headlineheroescast@gmail.com. We have our Facebook group and our subreddit r-headlineheroes. If you want to call in, leave us a voicemail. That'd be great. We'd love to hear from you. We'll play it on the episode. Number is 319-596-6766. So give us a call. Whatever you're listening to us on, iTunes, Google Play, whatever podcast app you have, if you can give us a rating, 5 stars, give us a review, tell us what you think. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell a friend about us. And finally, thank you for listening, and we hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.